Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Today, we're going to talk about some things that I have been learning a ton about, and I want to share with you, not because I have this whole thing mastered, but because I've been learning a lot about it, and I have found it to be incredibly helpful, and I think that you might too. So I'm going to start by sharing with you guys about the healthy pipeline. And I think this is important for you to understand just an overall picture of how this business model works. Okay. So if you want to build a huge successful business that pays you really, really well, then you need to educate yourself on the industry. And so this is going to kind of give you a high level overview of how the industry, how the business model works. Okay. So this is called the Healthy Recruitment Pipeline. And I learned this from Melanie Metro, who is my coach, but also a lot of us are taking a course from her right now called Rockstar Recruitment. And it's been really good. So I just want to share with you guys about this pipeline that is in one of the modules. And so this is basically how it works. Each one of these areas, each one of these parts of the pipeline is kind of like a bucket that should be overflowing into the next part of the pipeline. And when this bucket is overflowing, it overflows into this one. And then when this one gets filled up and it's overflowing, then it flows into this one, right? And so on and so forth till you get to the end. And if one of your buckets dries up because you're not doing the activities to serve that part of the pipeline, then it will kind of eventually you will notice the growth in your business kind of stop. It might hold steady, but you won't continue to actually grow or go up in pay points or see increases in your pay and in your business overall if you are not working every part of this pipeline. Okay. So let's just define what the terms are. Cold market, that's people that you don't know, or it's people that you're trying to expand your network. That is part of what a professional network marketer does. If you are working, your warm market is only going to get you so far in this business, and it's different for everybody. I know some people who they went diamond off of their warm market because they had a lot of influence or a large network. I had neither of those. And so my warm market got me all the way to gold. And then I had to learn the skill of turning a cold market into warm and then working people through the pipeline. Okay. So essentially, I did eventually learn how to take people that I did not know and turn them into business builders at some point. Okay. So that is a skill. Anybody can learn it. But your cold markets, people you don't know. And if it's on social media, it's somebody that you sent a friend request to them and they're deciding if they're going to accept that friend request or not, because they don't actually know you. Maybe you're connecting with them and starting a conversation, but they don't know you. And so they're deciding about you. Okay. And usually they're going to make that decision based off looking at your feed and scoping your content out. Okay. And then your warm market, these are people who they have accepted your friend request and they're beginning to engage with your content. So they like your post, or they comment on your post, or they vote on the polls in your stories, or you see their face bubble kind of go through all the way through a sequence in your stories multiple times. On separate occasions. Maybe they're commenting on your story, so they're ending up in your private messages, and you just are noticing they're starting to, and they like you. Okay, you can tell. All right, these are the people you are going to prospect for Plexus. Okay, and and they don't have to be warm just on social media. Warm is just like anybody that you know. Okay, so but in regards to social media, people that you didn't know that you friended and now they are your friend, they're starting to engage with your content, that would be defined as your warm market, somebody that you could share your products or your opportunity with. Okay. And then we have your current customers. So your new VIP customers, these are people who have purchased from you, but again, they're kind of cold. They are still deciding if they like the products enough to reorder or not. So they're in your customer care system, but they still have a decision to make. And then like the decision is, do I like the products? Am I going to continue ordering, or is this not for me? Okay. And then you have your loyal customers these are people who do love the products, and they are going to reorder month after month after month because they love the products. They love the results the products have gotten them, and they might even love it enough to share with a friend if it comes up organically or whatever. Okay. And then you have your actual business builders, your working team members. These people want to make money. Okay. So you're going to be serving each part of this pipeline on a daily basis if you want your business to always be growing. Like I said, a lot of times when someone's business stops growing, it's because they stopped working one part of this pipeline and it created a gap somewhere. So maybe their business is stable, but not actually like moving forward and going up in points. So you looking at this, you can probably identify where maybe a gap or two is in your business. You can probably identify some of the parts of this pipeline that you enjoy working with or serving more than others. That's pretty typical for most of us. Okay. There's going to be parts of the business that you absolutely love and just could do all of your waking hours because it's so fun and enjoyable to you. And then there's going to be parts that are less enjoyable and they're more like the sweat of your brow type of work. And you just have to do them anyway because you're working a business and it ain't going to be fun and sunshine and giggles all of the time. Okay. So tonight, though, we're talking about retention. And so where I really want to hone in on is this part of the pipeline right here. Your current customers, your loyal customers. How do we serve these people well? So we're going to really dive into what it looks like to create a customer experience where it makes people want to order over and over and over, and they're telling other people about it. So what do we have to do to create that type of customer experience where people love it so much that they are literally telling people, oh my gosh, Christina is so good. She's so good. You would love her. I'm going to mention this to you because I know that I've had a great experience. And if I've had a great experience, I think you would have a great experience too. And they start actually referring you to their friends, whether or not they're interested in making money. They want to come back for more because they've had a positive experience. Okay. So retention is really important. You need people to reorder. Otherwise, you just have a welcome pack business, right? Like if you just can sell the products, but you can't get people to continue ordering the products, then you're always going to feel what I call spinning wheels syndrome. Like you're on a treadmill, like you're working really hard, but you're not actually getting anywhere. So 75% of your pay points as you climb through the ranks, 75% of your points are going to come from product users. Okay. And actually, at the end of the cruise leaders retreat contest, they ran all of the data, and 50% of all credits awarded during that contest came from retention credits. And so it's really important that you learn the skill of serving your customers well, making sure that they fall in love with their products. Some of them to the point where they will share with others. Some may not ever share, but what does it look like to serve these people well? So here's my thoughts on that. I think that what keeps people ordering is the same thing that gets them to order in the first place, which is perceived value. So when somebody believes that what they're getting from you is more valuable than the dollars in their bank account, they're going to give you their dollars. So how do we create the value? What is it that provides that perceived value, or not just perceived, actual value to our customers month after month after month? I think it's two things. Number one, results. Because bottom line, no matter how much they like you, they're only going to pay $125 plus for so long if they're not getting the results that they were looking for, right? Because there's no value being perceived for their $125 if they're not actually getting results. So they're going to want results. And the other thing is personalized care. So personalized care is a huge benefit to ordering products from you. It is what sets you apart from places like Amazon or Walmart, right? So imagine, like, let's just say you bought a workout program online. Has anybody ever bought, like, or it could be a nutrition plan. Has anybody ever bought a nutrition plan online, or like a certain way of eating, and it comes with, like, your meal plans and your recipes or whatever? Or have you ever bought like a workout plan online that you could like print out and take to the gym with you? Or maybe it has an app and you just take it to the gym with you. Imagine buying a program off of the internet. I bought a ton of those. Now imagine buying a workout program or some kind of meal plan or nutrition plan that comes with personalization to meet your specific body type and health goals and fitness goals. And it comes with accountability, and it comes with community of people who have the same goals that you do. And it comes with troubleshooting should you run into some snags with implementation of said program. And also you get added to a group where there's tons of education about the program and tips to just speed of implementation and just getting the most out of your investment. Which one do you think you're going to get the best results from? And which one do you think that you would maybe even recommend to your friends? Which one do you think that you would probably purchase again? Obviously, the latter, right? So what can you do to make sure that your customers are getting results? If the value of our products and making it greater than their at least $125 that they're spending on our products, the value needs to be greater than the dollars they are exchanging. How can we make sure that our people are getting results on their products and that they have that personalization that we just described, the personalized care? So as far as results, I think the biggest thing with results is that people have realistic expectations when they are coming into this. So what expectations are you setting for your customers? Because if you are overselling and under delivering, then you're going to lose people, right? I mean, that is just inevitable. It may get you quick sales. It may get you contest credits. If you are in a pinch and you are pushing hard for a rank or a prize or whatever for the very short term, it may get you some quick sales. It will not help you climb through the ranks. It won't. Okay. So how are your customers defining results? What does results mean to them? How would they know if they're getting results or not? You are the one that determines how your customers define that word results by the way that you sell it to your customers. You are the one who sets the expectations for them. So I recommend that you underpromise and overdeliver. You need to educate yourself on what people can expect in their first week or their first 30 days or their first 60 days, first 90 days, and you set them up for what is realistic. Okay, so if they are expecting to drop 10 pounds in their first month, I would say that is an unrealistic expectation. If they are expecting to see subtle changes over time as their body balances and heals, and that the biggest results are going to come after 90 days, then I would say that's realistic. Okay, and you can check out our Plexus Wellness community, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. A lot of y'all are already in there, but we do have a group for customers where we've been educating them all month, and we've been doing progress check-ins and stuff like that. You can see what people are noticing in their first week or in their first 2 weeks or whatever. Okay, so I think the biggest thing with helping people get results is defining results properly. Because when people say, oh, I tried that before and it didn't work for me, when they say it didn't work for me, usually it's because someone overpromised and underdelivered because they were trying to get the sale or whatever. Okay, so don't do that. Just work your business with integrity. Make sure that you are delivering what you promised you could deliver in terms of the results that people can expect with our products. Okay. And then as far as the personalized approach, I think here's what makes our the personalized approach. It creates value above and beyond just like the actual supplements that they're paying for. When you give the personalized approach, it just like I said, the analogy with the workout programs or the nutrition programs that you can buy online, if it's personalized to you and you have accountability and all these things, then it creates even more value than just only the product that they're paying for. Okay. It's more than just like a physical product. So first of all, it starts with product recommendations based off of their health goals. So when you go to Amazon, there's not a person who's asking you, tell me a little bit about your health goals. Like, what are you trying to achieve? What do you wish you could change about the way that you feel? How long have you been struggling with that? Oh my gosh, what all have you tried? So that is personalizing things specific for that person, like that human connection. And then you giving them recommendations based off what their specific goals and needs are, that does create value, right? If you're just trying to sell them a product by giving them all the features and benefits and convincing them that they need it, but you're not giving that personalized approach, then you're missing out on creating value for your customer that would keep them wanting to reorder. Okay. So that's important. I think that the personalized approach, it starts from the very beginning with that initial reach out, right? Like that, the very beginning of the conversation, well before they even purchase, you are having a personalized approach. That's good customer service. All right. And then once they do join, what's a personalized approach after they join? Well, our customer care system, that is a personalized approach. You're going to be in their inbox, providing accountability for them, which is not something they would get from, a product they bought at Walmart. You're going to provide troubleshooting. You're going to provide support through the journey. You're going to help make sure that they're consistent with their products and drinking enough water. You're going to be celebrating wins with them privately and publicly if you're in our wellness community. So all of these things create value on top of the physical product. So definitely results, definitely a personalized approach. Okay. And then a few bonuses, and I want you guys to pick a few of these suggestions and ideas because that's what they are, suggestions and ideas. I'm going to give you a few ideas that you can take one and go implement it and add it to your customer care routine, or you can take all of them. That's up to you. If you are an overachiever, more power to you. I don't want anybody leaving this call feeling overwhelmed because I'm telling you, I don't do all of these, but I do talk to a lot of smart people. And so when we're talking about these things, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's also a good idea. Oh, that's also a good idea. And typically when we are doing our monthly retention calls, which we have been doing for the past, 6 months or so, we have a highlight. Every month we highlight recruiting, we highlight retention, we highlight duplication, because that is like the whole essence of the business, right? If you can master those three things, then you're going to grow your business. And so every month we talk about the same topics over and over and over from different angles. Normally we highlight a few people who are doing it well, and you're always going to get good ideas. But I want you guys to consider these ideas like an all-you-can-eat buffet. When you go to the Western Sizzlin or Ryan's Steakhouse or whatever the all-you-can-eat buffet is where you live, you're not eating every single thing that is offered, right? You are just going to pick your favorite ones and you're going to try that. You're going to fill your belly off a few of your favorite things, right? Not every single thing that's offered. So this is the same way. So first thing is Plexus Freedom Wellness Community. It is a group that we have recently created specifically to serve our customers well. We want to overserve them. We want to create an excellent customer experience for them. And so we just started doing this the last month, really. And this is our second month doing it. This month, we have our October Depuff Challenge going on, where We've created a lot of content. We're educating them on inflammation, on gut health, on sugar cravings, on various issues. We're just educating them, and also tying all of the education back into our products and how our products can solve their problems. So we're educating them through how our products help them. We're giving them healthy recipe hacks and healthy food swaps that they can still satisfy their cravings and stuff without all of the guilt and all of the sugar. And we are inspiring them with testimonies. We're keeping them accountable with check-ins and stuff like that. So that was just something fun that we created to overserve our customers this month. And each month we may not do the same thing, but we are going to brainstorm every month on what does it look like to overserve and over-deliver to our customers in November. What would be so value add for our customers? And it might look different every single month, but that is our intention with this group. So if you're not in that group, ask your upline to get you added to that group, and you can add any of your paying customers there. This is not for prospects. This is for people who have already purchased, your VIPs, okay? We do have a group for prospects. If you want, it's like a testimonial group. If you want to third-party validation to show them like what all the products can help with to help you close the deal, and also just show them, like inspire them how the products could help them, gut health and happiness, your wellness community, that is the group for prospects. But Plexus Freedom Team Wellness Community, that is for our VIPs, and that is where we will serve them every single month, okay? So there'll be lots of education, testimonies, challenges, recipes, progress checks, where they can see other people's results. All of these things serve our customers. And so it's just an added layer, okay? Another idea, I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and I actually want to implement this one myself too, a monthly email newsletter for your VIP customers. So every month it could look just, you're having like, and this serves your long-term customers as well, not just for newbies, but definitely also for newbies. But you want to, even after your customers have ordered for 90 days and, your customer care system, it kind of goes through the first 90 days and then it tells you kind of check in once every month or whatever. This is a good way to have a touch point and just have a connection point with your customers, just popping in on an email. You can go on Canva and find a beautiful template, I am sure. And here's some ideas of things that you could include in it. I would just start it, by the way, I got this idea from Rebecca Folks because I was talking to her about this today after our Jewel call. We were just talking about the customer experience, and she shared that she's going to start doing this, and I thought it was a great idea. I think Christina actually already does. I think I heard Christina say she sends a monthly newsletter. So this doesn't have to take a lot of time, but here are just some ideas of something that you could include in it. You could just say, hey, friend, I'm just checking in to share with you what I'm currently loving and tips that you might find helpful. And I think that a good day of the month to send this is the 28th of the month, because that is when you'll know, like, if their order went through, or if there's anything personalized that you need to put in there, or if we have any sales happening. Sometimes sales happen at the end of the month or whatever. I feel like 28th of the month is a good time to send this email, or sometime between 28th and the end of the month. But anyways, you could remind them of their perks credits, give suggestions about best ways to use those, or your favorite ways to use those, or, one product that they could add based on their health goals for use their perks to get free products. You could give a product tip, anything you've heard helpful about dosages, or when to take like timing, or just anything that you have learned just around. If you pick up a product tip, put it in the notes app on your phone so that you can remember to put that in your monthly newsletter to send to all of your customers. You could give them a lean recipe. The recipes that April is sharing in our wellness community this month, those are really good. And so that's a way to add value. And it doesn't even have to be a lean recipe. I think that any kind of fall recipe that is healthy is value add. People love stuff like that. You can include a testimony. I think that is inspiring. You could just any kind of Plexus news. So like you could earn a trip to Punta Cana, reply to learn a little bit more. It's probably simpler than you think, or enroll X amount of people and you could earn a free trip to Punta Cana. Click here to learn more. Or you could include a section that says, if you bring in 3 people this month, you'll earn over $300. Click here to learn more. And like have them like make sure that they have a place to go if they do have questions about that. You could have a currently loving section. Like this is what I'm loving currently and what I love about it. So like currently reading this book. Here's what I love about this book. Currently cooking this recipe. My family has loved this recipe. Here's why. Here's the recipe. Currently listening to this podcast. And here's the value I'm getting out of it. Currently enjoying these activities with my family. What are you doing with your family this October? So, and this doesn't necessarily have to be just for your level ones. You could, if you have people in your downline who like their sponsor or their upline is no longer active and you want to provide good customer care for these people, it might be a good idea to send those people this email too. Okay. So just a suggestion. Just say, hey, I'm Brittany. I'm part of your Plexus support team, and just want to connect with you and share with you what I'm loving and something that might help you. Okay. Okay. So email monthly newsletter. And then last idea is customer appreciation gifts. So here are some ideas. This is totally optional, but some ideas. One idea that I think is great is with someone's first order, go on Amazon and send them a milk frother, which is like $6, and just with a gift note that just says, hey, I appreciate so much your order. Because of your order, my family's able to do XYZ. This milk frother, whatever you call it, hand mixer. I think if you find it on Amazon, it's called a milk frother, but I call it a hand mixer because I'm not using it to froth milk. I use it to mix my Plexus products. So I would just say this product makes my life so much easier and it makes my product experience more enjoyable. I thought you'd like it too. And just say thank you, give the gift note, okay? Second and third orders, you could send samples of things that they have not tried yet with a gift note, with a note of appreciation, okay? And basically, that would just help them maximize the value of their Plexus membership because they get wholesale pricing to all of the Plexus products, which are great. And it's not just the triplex that they're getting wholesale pricing on. I love a lot of our products. Like the collagen has completely changed my nails and my hair. And I mean, the multivitamins, the sleep product, stuff for their kids. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can get samples of from your virtual office. And you can maybe order a few in bulk, but once they place their second order, just send them a little sample pack in the mail of things they have not tried with a handwritten note that says, here's why I thought you would love this. And just wanted to let you know, I appreciate you and let you try this. And then one idea Christina had, which I also thought was excellent, is quarterly. She sends customer appreciation gifts after somebody has ordered for a whole quarter. She'll go on Amazon and type it, or there's like a gift search on there. So you can go to gifts and then you put the filter to $5 or less. And you can see all kind of cute $5 gift ideas that you can ship right to them with a gift note in there from you. So I thought that was a really good idea for customer appreciation. Okay, so that's all I got for tonight. I just want to draw everybody's attention to customer care and overserving our customers, because this not only helps you grow your business, but it also protects and elevates our brand. Because when people think of Plexus, we want them to think that's a great experience. And I want my friends to know about that, right? And I think the better that the customer experience is, the more likely you are to convert them to actual business builders, because people will naturally share about things that they think are going to make them look good. Think about it. Last time you shared a movie recommendation or a restaurant recommendation, it's because you had a great experience there, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, you got to go eat there. It was so good. I had a great experience. I think you would have a great experience, right? So you think that by giving a recommendation, it's going to make you look good, then you're going to give the recommendation whether you get paid for it or not. And so we want to create that type of experience for our VIP customers so that we are creating organic sharers. Not that it's the only way to create business butters, because also we have to be sharing the business opportunity with people. But the better their experience is, the more organic the sharing is going to become and the more likely they will be to share. All right, that's it, y'all. Happy Monday. Have a great week. See y'all later. Bye.